After letting your campaigns run, you want to analyze your campaigns. To do this, you need to have a proper setup of your columns. So we come here to customize columns. We're going to basically remove here everything and we're gonna customize ourselves and start from the beginning. So what we want to see for sure the results. We want to see the amount of impressions we had. We want to see the delivery, so if the campaign is active, not active. We want to see the amount spent. We want to see the cost per click. We want to see the click-through rate, the CTR. Let's go down. We want to see the cost per result, so how much it costed us to acquire that customer, so the cost per purchase in this case, because we set up the event, the objective to purchase. We want to see the CPM, which is the cost per 1,000 impressions. These are some things inside our funnel that we want to see. So we want to see the content views, we want to see the add to carts, we want to see the checkouts initiated, and if we go down, we want to see the purchases, we want to see the purchase ROAS, so the return on ad spend. And we're going to organize this in a bit, don't worry. We want to see here the budget, and this is pretty much it. So now let's organize everything, right? For the content views, you can unclick all of this, the same for the add to carts, the same for this, the same for the purchases, the same here. The budget, we can bring it up. So campaign name, results, impressions, delivery, budget, amount spent. Usually what I like to do is after the amount spent, I like to put my ROAS, CPC, cost per result, cost per 1,000 impressions. Then we have content views, add to carts, checkouts initiated, purchases. And if we scroll down, we're gonna save this as preset. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna name it Thunder Charger in this case, and I'm gonna click apply. Now, as you can see here, we have the CBO and we have the ADO, so ad set budget optimization. So this campaign is spending $50 a day. This one, each ad set is spending $10 a day. Then if we come here, we can see the amount spent, cost per click, click-through rate, cost per result, CPMs, content views, add to carts, initiated checkout, purchases, purchase ROAS. So these are the most important metrics you need to be looking. This will all depend on your area, but for the cost per click, the ideal is that you have a cost per click lower than $1. Your CTR should be above 2%. The CTR tells a lot about your ad. So the lower the CTR, the less people are clicking on your ad. This is always a good indicator that your ad is good or bad, or even if you chose the wrong audiences. Then the cost per 1,000 impressions will depend on your market. Their CPMs super high, their CPMs very low. It will depend on the market, but usually for the United States it will be around $10 to $20. So the goal here is that if you want to test, for example, 3 creatives, you create 3 campaigns. You can use a CBO for each one and maybe use a lower budget because you're just testing, and create a lot of ad sets inside. Then you just keep testing, and at the end of the 3 days, usually what I do is if the ad sets is not getting any results or any views, the CTR is low, I just turn off the ad set. But if it's getting add to carts and even getting 1 or 2 purchases, that's the ad sets that we're gonna scale in the future. In the next section, I'm gonna explain you how you can actually scale the campaigns that are working and just stop the campaigns that are not working.